Okay, so magandang gabi sa inyong lahat and welcome to Just Ask Why podcast episode number 7. So ang topic natin for tonight is actually very personal siya. Personal as I would say kasi lahat tayo nagkaroon ng ganitong moments. So kanya-kanyang experiences siya. So ang topic na ito is why your TOTGA won't come back. So I suppose karamihan sa atin ay nakakarinig na kung ano ba talagang ibig sabihin ng TOTGA or meron tayong idea of it. So, para magkaroon tayo ng general understanding, ano ba muna yung TOTGA? What's a TOTGA? So, ang TOTGA stands for the one that got away. So, ando na yung concept, di ba? Kumbaga, yung tao na nakalaya, napakawalan natin, ganun. It's a hard concept to swallow because you start to stick to the past and doubt all of your decisions and decisions that you've made in your life. Currently, ngayon, di ba? It's very hard kasi kung nag-stick ka sa past, it most likely it affects yung mga present decisions mo ngayon. Ang TOTGA, dahil nga ito ay hard to swallow, meron tayong puro what ifs. Yung mga what ifs na to ay what if umamin ako? What if hindi ako umamin? What if nauna naman ako? What if hindi ko tinulungan ang naging nakatuluyan niya? What if hindi ako nagkulang? And of course, sa lahat ng mga what ifs na yan, sobrang dami pang what ifs. Meron tayong the worst what if. For me, the worst. The worst what if is, what if I knew how everything would turn out to be? Would I have done it? Would I be so willing to change the present that we have or that I have now? Yun yung pinaka worst what if dito sa sa TOTGA nito na willing ka ba i-trade yung present life mo ngayon for your supposed past life na sana naging present mo, 'di ba? So yun yung mahirap sa concept ng TOTGA. It's very hard and yet we see it every day sa mga personal lives natin, like sasabihin ng iba na parang, uy, TOTGA ko si ganito, TOTGA ko si ganyan, the one that got away, ganyan. So speaking of TOTGA, is there a way to find out who your TOTGA is? Actually, may mga signs kung paano natin malalaman kung TOTGA ba natin ang isang tao na ito. Pero sasabihin na iba, hindi ba naman personal yan? Di ba meron tayong personal experiences kung paano masasabi na TOTGA itong tao na to? Di ba, hindi ba depende na yan sa atin? Well, actually, oo, depende pa rin yan sa atin. Pero still, what are the signs? And these signs are very obvious talaga. Kunwari, pagka in-unfriend mo siya dahil medyo awkward at nagkakaiwasan kayo, di ba? Kasi yung kunwari sa context ng umamin ka and then sinabi niya lang, sorry, friends lang talaga tayo. And let's say 2 years kayong friends and then ginagawa mo na lahat para sa kanya. Tapos in-unfriend mo or nagblockan kayo sa isa't isa. Medyo mahirap yun, di ba? Tapos inad mo ulit after mo i-block. So meron kang hindi ka maka-let go, di ba? Yung feeling na hindi ka maka-let go, hoping na maging okay kayo as kahit friends lang. Signs of building up to TOTGA yun. Or let's say, kapag lagi mong kinakamusta yung kalagayan niya, hindi lang direct, pero through her friends. Sign din yan actually, dahil ginagawa mo in secret, dahil ayaw mo ipaalam sa kanya na may paki ka pa rin para sa kanya. Kung nakakaapekto rin ito sa mga susunod na relationships mo, let's say, naaalala mo siya palagi and it negatively affects your next relationships, actually, sign na rin yun dahil sasabihin, nakasanayan mo na yung tao na yun. Or let's say, medyo flirty ka or medyo kumakagat ka sa banat niya. Ka-close mo pa rin ang pamilya niya. Nasa'yo pa rin yung mga gifts niya, yung mga memories, nasa'yo pa rin. Sobrang daming signs. And in short, kung i-compile natin yun, it's all about not letting go. Yun yung pinaka-sign eh. Hindi mo pa napapakawalan o kaya hindi mo pa napapalaya yung tao na yun sa mga damdamin mo. Hindi mo pa siya napapalaya. Gusto mo hawak-hawak mo pa rin siya. Gusto mo nasa iyo pa rin siya kahit may mga sarili na kayong buhay. Pero parang ang deep naman nun, JJ. Di ba? So parang ang deep naman nun. At this age, may TOTGA na ako. I'm what? 18 years old? Usually kasi ang mga may TOTGA is for people na nakapag-settle na. Or may mga sarili na silang buhay at what? Age 25, meron na silang sariling bahay, may sarili na silang friends, may sarili ng pamilya, let's say 28 ganon. Pero actually andun pa rin yung feeling na what if, 'di ba? Yung hindi pag let go. Everyone has that kind of feeling. It's not specifically regret kasi you're still doing decisions on your own sa present mo, pero yung feeling na what if, 'di ba? Yung puro what if nga. lahat ng tao meron ganun. And yes, I would think to agree, I would beg to agree rather, na lahat tayo at some point nagkakaroon ng TOTGA. The one that got away. Or siguro para sa iba, who's realizing the signs na alam na nila, aware sila na signs na ito ng leading to TOTGA, it's the one that's getting away. Yung nandyan na sa kanilang kamay, and they're doing everything para hindi makalaya ang tao na to sa kanila habang nandyan pa, pero hindi pa nila alam kung ano ang gagawin. Pero guys, pag sinabing TOTGA, the one that got away, isa lang ha, by the way, isa lang. Kaya nga the one eh. Hindi naman pwede lahat ng hindi mo nakatuluyan, ng lahat ng walang naganap sa inyo ay naging TOTGA mo. Hindi pwede yun ha. So, para sa akin, pag sinabing TOTGA, sino ba naging TOTGA ko? I won't drop a name. Kasi, syempre, matutus tayo. Pero, basically, yung TOTGA is someone na akala mo magkakaroon ng something kayo or mag-work or something that would actually boom, 'di ba? Magbo-bloom kumbaga. And ginawa mo ang lahat, you did everything right. Siguro may isang mali, and that yung mali na yon is what actually made that person become my TOTGA. So, yun yung yun yung mahirap sa TOTGA na ito na it actually messes with your mind. Actually hanggang ngayon nasa decision sa utak ko pa rin is, what if hindi ko na lang sinabi itong bagay na ito, or what if I was earlier, what if I did things earlier, what if I did things agad-agad, yung puro what ifs it keeps on messing with my mind, and it's actually sad kasi alam ko naman na it's messing with my mind. Actually, I'm very aware ngayon, alam ko, and yet I still keep on letting it mess with my mind. And that's the sad part, diba? Alam ko na masaya naman sa sarili niyang buhay. And ako, masaya naman sa sarili kong buhay. I'm just doing this podcast. I'm doing some things on my own, diba? May sarili kaming buhay. Actually, we're not talking kasi I don't know. I don't know. Ganun na lang eh. Signs of TOTGA rin, diba? Hindi ko rin alam ba't kami nag-uusap. Pero, she used to be that person na yung TOTGA ko. TOTGA version 2, which is yung the one that's getting away. She was getting away, pero ngayon she really did get away na. So she's gone. She's the one that got away na. And it's very painful kasi parang yung pag-invest mo ng time, pag-make sure mo na nandyan ka para sa tao na yon, you did things for someone na you would want na may mangyari dito, or kahit hindi, kahit sabihin natin masaya ka for the fact na naggawa ka ng things para sa tao na ito, syempre masakit pa rin na walang nangyari, na para bang naglaho lang, na para bang nothing happened, kasi both of you made memories. Ang masakit lang dito sa amin, sa case namin, there's nothing to record of these memories, so nothing. Literally, the one that got away was gone na. And since it messes with your mind, it's actually pretty bad. So that's why, after sa kwento ko na ito, hindi naman ako iyak, don't worry. Yung why continuing to hope for your TOTGA is actually bad. I have 3 points for you. 3 points. So, unang point is, it actually freezes time. Living in the past, even just a part of you, will prevent you from making big steps towards something. Actually, pag yung term na parang pag stuck ka sa past, 'di ba? Yung hindi ka man lang marunong mag-move forward, you have to keep on moving forward, 'di ba? Paano kung lingon ka na lingon, hindi mo alam ang direksyon na pupuntahan mo? How are you sure na yung mapupuntahan mo is actually the place that you want to be in? 'Di ba? You can't moonwalk your way to big heights, 'di ba? You have to keep on looking forward and moving forward. Of course, okay lang naman yung palingon-lingon ka ganun, pero it's actually unhealthy na yung paglingon mo, it's actually staying behind. Yung nagsistick ka sa past, hanging on to a failed relationship or an unrequited love, or the idea that something from the past could be resuscitated, could prevent you from let's say, job promotion, from traveling, from relocating cities, or from meeting the one that you're really supposed to find. You'll be too scared to make any permanent or semi-permanent decisions because it might lead you further away from the path you thought you're still on. So, if you keep on holding on to the past, na iniisip mo na baka pwede pa, na kailangan ko lang maghintay, di ba? Yung sasabi na iba, worth the wait. Paano kung yung decision na mo na pag-worth the wait, pag-wait mo, is actually hindering you from having blessings. Di ba? I'll say it blessings na. Yung unexpected blessings na kunwari, makakapunta kang Japan. Pero sabi mo, sige, baka magstay na kami sa Japan pag ganun. Stay na lang dito sa Philippines para hintayin ko yung TOTGA ko. Hindi ka na nakapunta ng Japan. Diba? Yung ganun. Like, small things. And the truth is, once it's in the past, that path is automatically changed towards a future you can still actually have. Frankly, a road that leads you backwards should be something you walk away from. All roads ahead will always lead you to somewhere more beautiful than anywhere you've already been if you're courageous enough to let it. Totoo naman na pagka tinatry mo magstay sa path na nalagpasan mo na, let's say you walk back, ganun, di ba? Obviously, you're just returning to a certain point. You're not going to something new. You're not going to new paths. You're sticking to something that isn't healthy na nga, and it doesn't lead you somewhere. So you have to be courageous enough to not let time freeze. You have to be courageous enough to just move forward. Look on, move forward. Yun yung maganda dito eh. Kahit na mawala yung isang tao na yun or yung isang bagay na yun, you have to keep on moving kasi laging may dadating, laging may babawi para sa atin. We're not sure yet, pero obviously there will always be something na there will always be something good for us in the end. Second point is, it makes you believe in second chances the wrong way. Don't try to justify holding on to someone in terms of whose fault it is. Some people think that just because it was their fault that a relationship ended, that's when they become better people. They could have a second chance with the same person and it'll all work out. May mga ganong tao kasi na parang magbe-break sila dahil bata pa daw sila tapos babalik sila in the next 5 years. Parang, babalikan kita when I'm a better person. Stop it. Stop with that kind of mindset. Okay? If only hindi siya nag-cheat, if only I was older, if only I was mature, things would have been different. Things would have been different. Stop it. Hindi totoo yung mga ganon. Well, actually, it can be true, pero sino ba talaga ang aasa or who would have the time to wait for 5 years kung kailan okay lang isang tao? Imagine nyo to, in a scenario like this, kunwari, kayo ng jowa mo, tapos nag-break kayo dahil childish kayo, ganyan, dahil let's say you're only 15 years old, kayong dalawa, diba? Tapos sasabihin nyo, promise in 5 years, pag okay na ako, I'll be a better person for you, babalikan kita. So, ano ginawa niya sa loob ng 5 taon na yun? Ang dami niyang ginawa, nakipag-usap kayo sa iba't ibang tao, and you basically had the freedom to do whatever you want, diba? It's morally wrong, kasi para bang, naging backup plan ka na lang? Magpapakasettle ka na lang ba for being a backup plan? The reason na they didn't work out was because hindi talaga sila mag-work out. That's it. There's no such thing as parang fate if we're together talaga. Yung kung tayo talaga. No. They didn't work out because they didn't work out. And that's for a good reason. Things happen exactly the way they're supposed to. No matter how bad, no matter how unprepared you were, no matter how painful and wrong it might feel at the time, life doesn't actually just YOLO, diba? Na around for kicks. Hindi sasabihin na parang, sige, lalandiin ko na lang lahat habang break pa kami kasi you only live once. So, balikan ko na lang siya kung sa taong gusto ko makipagseryosohan. Pag nagawa ko na lahat ng gusto ko, that's wrong, diba? It sounds so wrong. You get hurt and you hurt people to learn things you otherwise wouldn't have learned. To change you in ways you otherwise wouldn't have changed into. And when you learn these lessons, when you start moving closer to infinitely a better version of yourself, the second chance you're looking for doesn't mean it's with the same person. Yung second chance na hinahanap mo sa tao na yun, na let's say, hindi naging katuluyan mo, hindi mo nakatuluyan, di ba? Hindi naman kailangan yung second chance na yun na when you want to become a better person for that person, it doesn't have to be that person. Ang dami kong that person, no? Kumbaga, if galing ka sa isang failed relationship or something na hindi nangyari, and then, yung thoughts mo na parang, I wish I could have done this, hindi naman kailangan sa tao rin na yun eh. It can be for someone else in the future na mamimit mo kasi blessings will keep on coming. Okay? Someone better suited for the kind of person you've become. Kasi obviously, yung tao rin na yun, yung past na yun, magbabago din yun. if you keep on holding to the thought of that past someone, tapos naging better person ka na, iba na ang pananaw mo. Baka magulat ka na lang, baka ma-shock ka na lang kung siya pa rin ang pinuntahan mo, tapos mapapasabi ka na lang na parang, alam mo, hindi na kita kilala. Kasi hindi naman talaga dapat, di ba? Na babalikan mo yung tao na yun. And last point, yung third point ko is, it makes you think that the past is more valuable than the present. If you keep on holding on to something that should have died a long time ago, it logically means, logic lang na parang mas importante pa yung pinanghahawakan mo before compared sa pinanghahawakan mo ngayon. It's dangerous to love the story so much that you're willing to stretch it out as if it's something for the books when really it deserves nothing more than a footnote. Yung iba kasi parang sinasabi or iniisip na parang, ay maganda to, ikikwento ko sa mga apo ko yung napakagandang love story namin ng lola nila. Ng lola nila, yung asawa ko, di ba gano'n? Parang, ay magandang love story to na parang 10 years kaming hindi nag-usap tapos nagkabalikan kasi meant to be pala talaga kami. Yung mga gano'n, parang ano bang mas importante yung story na yun na sasabihin mo sa mga grandkids kuno mo sa future na binibuild mo na fantasy lang sa utak? You can't reserve love for a later date and keep living your life like you're in a limbo, like you're stuck, di ba? Na waiting for perfect moments na you're not acting on anything, na hinihintay mo na lang yung past mo mag-go in according to what you want, into what your fantasy or whatever your mind is thinking wants. And the future isn't a far-off date. The future is based on what you do in the now and what you build on today. Whatever happens sa future, it actually depends on what you're doing sa past. Diba? Hindi ako nagta-time travel theory dito pero kung ano yung ginagawa mo sa present, sa ngayon, yun yung magiging future mo. Pero if yung ginagawa mo sa present is nothing kasi you're only focusing on the past, ano mangyayari sa future mo? Nothing din kasi you're doing nothing in the present. Diba? I mean, it's obvious, diba? It's not an imagined time and space where, fairy tales or may mga unicorns na merong pot of gold na parang lahat na lang ng gusto natin sa buhay ay nandoon lang. Kumbaga, like, kunwari, since fairy tale, it's not like your long lost love is waiting for you kasi meant to be daw kayo. No, hindi ganun ang future natin. Kahit gaano pa natin isipin, kahit ano pa ikahintay natin para sa tao na yun, that's not how it works. And the only story that's significantly won for the books is the story of someone willing to write with you. Diba? If you want to write a story for your kids or your grandkids na parang sabi mo the greatest love story ever, I think ang boring if you make it a story of waiting. Hindi ba mas maganda na if you make a story with someone that's actually writing it with you? Diba? Parang, sinong gusto makinig sa storya mo na nagsasabi, alam mo ba, hinintay ko to ng 10 years. Kikwento ko sa yung ang mga paghihintay ko na ginawa ko for 10 years. What if ang nasa libro nyo is actually, alam mo, niligawan ko siya for 10 years and nagde-date kami for 10 years. Itong ginawa namin for 10 years. It sounds better. It doesn't sound depressing to the point na parang, wow, grabe, tiniis mo yung 10 years compared sa, wow, grabe, 10 years kayo nagde-date, hindi pa rin kayo kinasal. Yung ganun ba? So, alam mo yun, sa 3 points na yun, it's basically just saying na you're freezing time, you're valuing the past more, and it says na you're believing in second chances. Actually, okay lang naman believe in second chances, just not in the wrong way. Kasi in this context, diba, na sinabi ko nga, if you keep on clinging to the past, you will never get to the future. And the only way to get to the future is if you focus on your present, on what you do now. So, ano ba ang takeaway ko dito, guys? Actually, yung takeaway ko dito is, period, nandun na sa title, why your TOTGA won't come back. Kasi I really believe na your TOTGA won't come back. Hindi natin kailangan umasa na babalik ang TOTGA natin. Your TOTGA won't come back because of the fact na we have to keep on moving forward. Since tayo, mga tao, meron tayong resiliency, it's the ability to keep on moving forward despite hard situations. Kasi ganun talaga tayo. Always finding ways to keep on moving forward. And, let's say na your TOTGA does come back. You would eventually find yourself in a better position wherein you see na you deserve better. Na where you see na there's someone else better for you, more fit for you. actually. And these things happen for a certain reasons. Some might believe na it's God's plan. Diba sinasabi na ang plano sa akin ng Diyos ay mahanap ang the one. Hindi ko na kailangan maghanap. Si Lord na magbibigay sa akin. Amen, di ba? Others may think na fate mo lang yon. It's this, your fate is because of due to your decisions. Pero either way, it's always how you choose things that make you a better person every day. And I think it's obvious na what we should choose, diba? I think we should choose things that concern our present kasi it's what makes us a better person. When you say better, it means that you're better than the good, diba? Kumbaga you're better than who you were last second ago or last minute ago or yesterday. Every day, every succeeding day, you have to aim to become a better person than who you were. Diba? In the past, let's say, kunwari, kanina, 5 seconds ago, that's already in the past, and I have to keep on doing something, hindi naman keep, pero I have to do something that makes me a better person than that past, diba? And if you keep on clinging to something of the past, like, kunwari, yung TOTGA nga, wala kang mararating sa future. It's like you're hooking onto something, you're hooked onto something, and then expecting yourself na parang, pag naghihintay ka, mapupunta ka na lang dun sa future na gusto mo. No, that's not how it works. Hindi siya ganun eh. You know, pero baka sabihin ng iba na parang, so, nagsisettle ba ako for less pag hinintay ko yung TOTGA ko? Is it not worth it? It's not that you're settling for less when you wait for your TOTGA actually. Hindi naman sa ganun. For others, baka sure na sure talaga sila. We can respect them if ayaw nila maging, if umasa sila sa fairy tale na gusto nila. Pero, you know, if you're settling for waiting for your TOTGA, you're just settling for something you're not sure of. Hindi ka nga sure kung mangyayari ba talaga yung iniisip mong fairy tales. And hindi ka rin talaga sure kung magiging kayo. Umaasa ka lang kasi para bang nakilala mo itong tao na to for a period of time. And then umaasa ka na parang baka maging kami. I think it would be actually cool na maging kami, di ba? Na magkaroon kami ng anak, magkaroon kami ng bahay, ganyan. Ang dami nyo na pinaplano and all, pero hindi pa kayo established eh. You're not even sure kung ito na ba yung final you, di ba? Kung kunwari ako, I continue to learn every day. I'm changing every day. I can't say na I'm the same person as I was yesterday. So I'm continuously changing. And that's why I'm not sure if kung sa sarili ko hindi ako sure kung ito na yung final na ako. How can I be sure na yung tao na yun is the one na for me, di ba? Settling for something that has benefits for you is something that you should go for. Settling for something that makes you become a better person, that makes you have better decision-making skills, that actually makes you happier, that should be that's what we're supposed to aim for, you know. Something that makes everything okay for you. Na hindi ka na matatakot na sabihin na parang, hala, itong tao na to, magiging kami kaya. No, it should be something na parang making you best, na parang malalaman mo na, ito na nga talaga. And that person also, masasabi rin na, ito na nga. And, yun yung maganda eh. If we stop clinging to the past, makikita natin, mapapansin natin eventually, na sa future natin, things will become good. And yes, sinabi ko na nga kanina, these are all personal experiences. Lahat tayo may different levels ng experiences. So, malay mo, yung sa future mo, yun pala yung TOTGA mo. Kunwari ngayon, hindi mo pa nakikita yung TOTGA mo. Akala mo TOTGA mo na. Tapos pag nakita mo na yung, akala mo sobrang sure ka na. Both of you were at your best level. Sabihin natin, meron kayong stable jobs, maganda nakita nyo, okay kayo mentally, tapos it still didn't work out dahil, let's say, bad timing. Baka yun yung TOTGA mo and then magwawala ka. This is something na is nice because it's a reminder of what kind of people we are. We are resilient people, that we are made to keep on moving forward. That yung minds natin will actually help us determine what our future will be. And yung duty lang ng mind is actually to convince us that we should focus on the present and stop clinging on to the past. To stop making fantasies that actually clings to the past. Diba? Na sinasabi nga natin na mag-build siya ng fantasy about the past na ikakaganda daw ng future mo. Hindi ka nga sure, hindi ka nga certain. So, we have to keep on focusing on what we have right now. Ang favorite quote ko nga, hindi ko alam kung kanino ko ba nalaman, pero I keep on saying this eh. And I think it's beautiful na parang lahat tayo, para tayo nasa isang dining table, lahat tayo kumakain, pamilya, let's say ganun. Lahat tayo may sarili nating spoon and fork, lahat din tayo may sariling plates, di ba? And sa plates natin, meron tayong sarili nating pagkain. Sa isang dining table, walang may pake kung gaano ka kabilis kumain or gaano ka kabagal. You eat at your own pace kasi lahat naman tayo nabubusog either way. And lahat din tayo may pagkain. Pero if you keep on noticing yung plates ng iba, or let's say, yung last meal na kinain mo, and you don't focus sa kinakain mo ngayon, paano ka mabubusog if you don't keep on eating, 'di ba? You have to focus on your plate and on what's on your plate. You have to keep on eating on what's on your plate at your own pace para mabusog ka, para hindi ka magutom. Kasi if you keep on looking at the plates of others, and if you keep on focusing on what you had for last night, or 2 days ago, na hindi mo na maalala kung ano kinain mo, pero yun lang yung gusto mong kainin, paano ka mabubusog niyan? Paano na yung future mo na puno ang tiyan mo at hindi ka gutom? So it's nice to actually focus on our plate kasi it's really for our sake. So, yeah, hoping para sa TOTGA mo is bad. And basically, why your TOTGA won't come back is because your mind will not allow that person to come back. So, thank you. This is Just Ask Why podcast episode number 7. Thank you and good night.